somewhere in Lansing, Michigan, before the end of this year, a car is going to roll off an assembly line for the last time. 668 horsepower, a supercharged V8 built by hand, rear-wheel drive, and a 6-speed manual gearbox with a clutch pedal you actually have to press yourself. When that car leaves the factory, that's it. There will not be another one. Because the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing isn't just the last manual V8 sedan Cadillac makes. It's the last one anybody makes. And once it's gone, that combination may never come back. So let's talk about what we're actually losing here, and whether there's any hope left. First, let's get into what this machine actually is, because the numbers still don't feel real. Under the hood sits a handcrafted 6.2-liter V8, the LT4, topped with a 1.7-liter supercharger. That combination produces 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet of torque. All of it goes to the rear wheels. And standard, as in it's the default, not an option you hunt for, is a 6-speed Tremec manual. Think about that for a second. In 2026, a luxury automaker is building a nearly 700 horsepower 4-door sedan and shipping it with 3 pedals as standard equipment. The whole thing is assembled at GM's Lansing Grand River Assembly Plant in Michigan. Same place they've been building it since it launched for the 2022 model year, as the spiritual successor to the legendary cts-v. But here's what makes this such a big deal. Look around at what happened to the competition. The Germans built this segment. The old M5 South, the AMG sedans. Monsters with huge engines and 4 doors that could embarrass sports cars on a track and then haul groceries on the way home. That was the golden era. And then, one by one, they all went a different direction. Bigger sedans moved to all-wheel drive. Manual options disappeared from the American market. Powertrains went hybrid, went turbocharged and downsized, went computerized. Nothing wrong with fast. Those cars are unbelievably quick. But there's a difference between a car that's fast and a car that talks to you. And when the last of the manual German sedans walked away, Cadillac just kept building theirs. So right now, in 2026, the CT5-V Blackwing is the only V8 rear-wheel drive manual transmission sedan you can buy new, not one of a few. The only one. Now here's the part that should really frustrate you. Cadillac has said that roughly half of Blackwing buyers chose the manual, around a 50% take rate, in an era where manufacturers constantly tell us nobody wants to shift their own gears anymore. Half the people buying this car specifically chose the stick. That's not a dying niche. That's a coin flip. So if the demand was there, why is it ending? Let's be honest about it, because it isn't a conspiracy. It's math and regulation. Automatic transmissions make it far easier to control emissions and fuel economy numbers. Modern automatics shift faster than any human ever could and hit efficiency targets that manuals struggle to match. As standards tighten, engineering a manual option for a low-volume car becomes a harder and harder business case to justify. And a car like this is low volume by definition. It's a hand-built, 6-figure performance sedan in a market that has gone almost entirely to SUVs, building a bespoke gearbox package for a handful of buyers. A year is a tough sell to accountants who've never heard a supercharger whine. So Cadillac made the call. Production of the CT wrapped at the end of June this year. The CT5 runs through the end of the 2026 calendar year. Then the line goes quiet. But before we write the obituary, let's talk about the send-off. Because Cadillac did not phone this in. For the final year, they built the CT5-V Blackwing F1 Collector Series, marking the brand's arrival in Formula One. And they didn't just slap on badges and stripes. They turned the wick up, 685 horsepower. Read that again. The very last version of the last manual V8 sedan is also the most powerful one they ever built. There's also a bespoke customization program for the final run, letting buyers spec these things well beyond $150,000. So if you want to go out, you can go out properly. Now let's talk about the gearbox itself, because for this channel, this is the good stuff. That Tremec 6-speed isn't just a lever bolted to a transmission. Getting a shifter to feel right is one of the hardest things in the entire car. Tight tolerances, precise linkage, the weight of the throw where the gate engages. Get it wrong and the car feels vague and cheap. Get it right and people remember it for decades. Cadillac got it right, and they went further, adding no-lift shift, which lets you stay hard on the throttle through an upshift. Plus active rev mag that blips the throttle on downshifts for you. So you get the mechanical connection of a manual with the tools to actually use all that torque. That's what craftsmanship looks like in a modern performance car. Not just power, interface. So where does this leave us? Is that really the end? Not entirely. And there's a genuine reason for cautious optimism. Cadillac has confirmed the CT5 name continues with a next-generation combustion-powered car, built at the same Lansing plant. That's notable in itself, because it comes after Cadillac stepped back from its earlier plan to go fully electric by 2030. The sedan isn't dead. The gasoline engine isn't dead at Cadillac. What nobody has confirmed is the important part. Whether that next-generation car gets a V8, whether it gets a Blackwing variant, and whether it gets a manual. Reports suggest the next-gen CT5 could arrive around 2027 or 2028, so there's a gap coming. And what's on the other side of it is genuinely unknown. Here's my honest read on it. Manufacturers watch what we actually buy, not what we post about. Every time a manual option gets discontinued, the reason given is always the same. Not enough people bought one. And with the Blackwing, for once, people did half of them. So if there's any argument that keeps the third pedal alive in a luxury sedan, it's this car. 668 horsepower, half the buyers rowing their own gears, and a waiting list of enthusiasts treating used examples like investments. Because that's the other thing happening right now. Clean, low-mileage manual Blackwings are already holding value in a way that suggests the market knows exactly what it's looking at. When something is genuinely the last of its kind. And the last of its kind is also brilliant. The used market figures that out fast. The supercharged V8 sedan you shift yourself had a good run. It gave us the cts-v. It gave us the Blackwing. And it went out swinging with 685 horsepower and a Formula One badge. If you've ever wanted one, this is the year. Not next year, this one. Because when that Lansing line stops, that's the whole story. If this one hit you in the chest, hit that like button and subscribe to the Auto Garage, because we're covering the machines worth caring about while they're still here. And drop a comment. Would you take the Blackwing with the stick, or do you think the manual deserves to retire? Let me hear it.